Do you believe your mindset is ready to keep up with what is going on in 2025? Or are you already feeling kind of left behind? Today, I want to talk to you about why you need an urgent 2025 software upgrade and how you can achieve it with Neuro-Shine Technology. If you're ready, let's begin.
Are you ready to shine? Come on, it's the shiny one. You got this.
Welcome to the Shiny Minds Show. I am Dr. Shiny. I have been teaching neuro-linguistic programming, coaching, leadership communication strategies, emotional intelligence, and also metaphysical and quantum physical part of coaching and how it relates to our everyday life in practical solutions. And I have been very, very interested in technology, innovation, and growth that we are experiencing right now, today in 2025. One thing that I can tell you that this year in 2025, as of today, we are experiencing the fastest growth in human history. And it's crazy how we go online to check what's going on in the world, and then we are blown away. Another news, another development, another technology, something else is flying in the air, a robot is cleaning the garden, another technology is in our brain setting up our hardware. It's crazy. Do you feel the same? That's why I want to talk about your mindset today. Because while technology is taking off at a speed of light, where are we with it? Where is our mind, our heart, and our being with everything that is going on? If you are not able to keep up, you are going to feel left behind. Everything is going to take off, and then you're going to feel left behind. Everything is just going to go galactic in my language, and then you're going to feel like, oh my God, I am so outdated. I can totally hear you with that. And that's why I want to help you. There are certain things that you can do right now to prepare yourself with everything that is going on, not only to keep up, but also to just move beyond. And the way that I want to talk about your mindset upgrade is by talking to you about my Neuro-Shine technology and how I actually experienced my own software upgrade. In 2010, I was still in Istanbul, still in my corporate background. I was so successful, so motivated, so business oriented that projects are completed, tasks are done, innovation is taken over. I was this unstoppable businesswoman in the corporate world, a leader with hundreds of people that I was managing in more than 7 countries, millions of dollars that I was managing to build the brand, to help the company, the brand communicate to its audience. And yet there was something missing inside of me. And I was feeling like I was feeling behind. Can you relate? I felt like the whole world was changing into something different. I felt this deep intuition where I needed to step into my power, where I needed to claim my power, my potential, and I needed to do something else with my life. If you are feeling that right now, let me start by telling you I've been there. And that's where I started. I was so caught up in that rat race. I was just in an ongoing day after week after month after getting things done and moving up in the corporate ladder and still not feeling fulfilled inside. Is that how you are feeling, my dear shiny minds? If you are, we can start right there because that's exactly when I needed that I needed to do something different. Because, as you all know, If you want to experience a different result, you want to do something else. Well, Einstein said it. If you keep doing exactly the same things, but expecting different results, that's insanity, right? You can't do that. So, what you want to do is something different. So, based on what Einstein said, I applied that principle. Literally, I got to do something different. And so I started searching. And because I was always interested in my own personal growth, I found this book, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. Actually, my brother gave me that book in 2003. And then I was interested in neuro-linguistic programming, how my brain operated, how my mind was influencing my thoughts and my emotions. But I was kind of like sort of surface level studying it. You know what I mean? I wasn't really deep into it until that hit me one day that I needed to do something by going and experiencing a formal training about my brain, about my mind, which was to me my NLP training. And that, my darlings, I gotta tell you, just absolutely transformed my life. I never knew that I would go somewhere, learn something so cutting through my beliefs and all the BS that I was programmed with. And then I would just walk away like entirely awakened. Have you ever experienced that? Like, it's such an unforgettable awakening. Also, I must also mention, prior to that NLP training, 2 months prior, perhaps a month prior, I also experienced a past life regression. This was May 2010, the past life regression. I remember my past life was about my father and how he left so suddenly when he died in 2006, and how I felt so lost and so like a victim in my life. And I needed, again, something else with it, somehow a software upgrade or a hardware upgrade. So I was trying different things, experimenting with different modalities. So after going to seminars and some programs, I heard about past life regression from somebody and I wanted to experiment with it. This was before my NLP training. When I woke up from that session, oh my goodness, shininess, I was never the same. I was never the same because my father came and talked to me himself. It was such a brief conversation. He told me only 2 words to wake me up, to actually have me experience a closure. But it was so deep and it was so raw and real that it touched my heart. It just grabbed my soul and it like shook me to the core. And when I woke up, I was never the same. I was like, what? I'm not going to go into the details. But after this deep, soulful experience, a month later, I'm also experimenting something different, neuro-linguistic programming, a formal certification training. And I go to that training and then I walk away with, oh my goodness, everything that I was doing, it was me. You know that Taylor Swift song, It's Me, I'm the problem, it's me. It was this. I woke up to this reality. I finally realized, wow, I thought this whole life thing was making me feel this way. But it was not. It was not life. It was me. It was my own brain, how I was allowing my neurons to shape my whole understanding about life. It was me, myself, and I. And when I woke up to that, I also realized that I had the power within that I never knew before. I realized that I really had a cosmic potential that I could tap in. With it, I was unstoppable. And I decided to take on a deep, soulful journey within. This was all happening in 2010. All right, my shiny minds. So that was when I realized that I was on a journey to upgrade my mindset, my whole system, my whole software, because I realized that the software, the programming that I was using up until then was not helping me. It was actually making me feel like a victim. Can you relate? Perhaps you're not aware right now. Let me tell you what you may not be aware. If you are thinking that everybody is against you, the world is creating problems for you, you are always being thrown at lemons, and you always find yourself in chaos and problems and challenges and obstacles and frictions and tensions, I'll tell you what, you're a part of it. You are a part of that creation. Your life is a co-creation. You are a 100% active participant of whatever you experience in your entire life. Yep, that's it. That is what I woke up to. And it took me 10,000 hours. You know it from Malcolm Gladwell. It takes 10,000 hours to undo the software upgrade. We're not like our phones, okay? It's not like an overnight like software update. Our update goes within so long because we have been programmed since our childhood, since we were born. Actually, 3 months prior to our birth, our programming begins. Did you know that? Like it begins when we are still in the womb, still there. We are already being programmed. And because our neurons and neurites, they are not something separate from our physicality and from the field that we are a part of. Now, I'm going to go a little bit metaphysical here. We have antennas, okay? Our neurites in the heart and in our neurons in the brain, they have antennas. They are not working only internally, it's also working externally internally, meaning there is an external reality in our internal reality, meaning our cells and organs have an exterior field within the body, and that field communicates with itself, and it also connects to a higher field, that cosmic field. And because our cells, our neurons and neurites, and all our body parts are already cosmically designed and created in such a magnificent way, it is beyond our capacity to even begin to think about how it may work. But that's exactly why you need an urgent software upgrade in 2025. I wrote my book in 2015, okay, 10 years ago. Well, it got published in Istanbul first, in Turkish in 2016, and I self-published it in the United States in 2017, but I wrote it in 2015 when I finished my second bachelor's degree in metaphysics and my master's degree in metaphysics. And when I was already 5 years into teaching neurolinguistic programming and integrating esoteric information and knowledge and wisdom from amazing disciplines like Kabbalah, Buddhism, and Rumi, if you're familiar with Rumi from like where I am from, right? From the Mediterranean and Turkish part of the world, I combined so many disciplines with NLP and quantum physics and cosmology, and I wrote my book in 2015, a decade ago. And then I am saying you are a stardust exploding from a giant nebula. We are one. We are inseparable. We are a part of the universe, the field. I was kind of ahead of my time. And this came to me 5 years after my own awakening, right? And I'm telling you, this galactic book, if you haven't received it, by the way, you definitely need to. I'm going to drop a link below. And here, somewhere up here, you should definitely order my book. Not only you're going to get an instant software update and upgrade, but also you're going to love and adore the language of my book. My book is super inspiring. It inspires me, especially ladies. If you love a very uplifting, cosmic girlfriend, that's what my book is all about. You're going to love it. You're going to adore it. Let me just read you a sentence. Be brutally honest with yourself, sweetheart. No hiding behind the candy bars this time, okay? Your galactic years are counted and given to you. Remember that. So you have only one shot to make it glamorous, honey. And this is it. You're a star. Be honest. I just love how I was in such a zone actually when I was writing this book. And my language was absolutely like thrilling. It was delicious. I'm going to read one more sentence. You are a star, true smart. You may not have the resources that you need, but you will always have the resourcefulness if you see. And here is the sentence. In life, there will be obstacles. That is the meaning of life. To go over the challenges, make progress, and feel more confident and more fulfilled about yourself. And this 8 galactic rule will remind you a very simple yet frequently forgotten truth about your galactic power inside, the power of resourcefulness. Boom. There are so many other delicious sentences inside. The language, I'm telling you, the language of my book is absolutely cosmic galactic. You're going to love it. It combines NLP mindset principles with cosmic powers and then cosmic laws of the universe with metaphysics and just blends everything. Science here, spirituality here, and boom, you not only have your software update, but you also have your soul upgrade. It's science and soul and strategy all together. It's just absolutely everything that you need. And like I said, if you haven't ordered my book or if you have not read my book yet, please go ahead and do that. You are absolutely going to love it. Going back to my story, my awakening, and my invitation for you to update your own thinking and upgrade your own mindset, your software, your programming is because it is time for you to let go of your old programs. Isn't it time? Isn't it time that you let go of whatever is not working for you anymore? Isn't it time that you stop trying to be right at the expense of the most important relationships in your entire lifetime? Isn't it time that you realize that you, yourself, and I are the problem? It's you. It's your thinking. It's the way that you create meaning. It's the negativity. It's the fear, the anxiety. It is what you think about everything. It's not what happens. It's what you think about what happens. It's you. It's all in the mind. And that's why I say success begins in your mind and lives in your heart. If you are unable to rewire your mind, then your heart cannot access. Like your mind and your heart, they have a soul contract. They need their clarity. There needs to be a very clear flow between your mind and heart. And that's why it is kind of up to you, my shiny mind. You definitely want to clear whatever's holding you back, especially in the year of 2025. Everything is going at the speed of light. You cannot, do not want to be left behind. You want to become the galactic human being that we are all experiencing at a collective level. You want to wake up to who you really are. You want to experience your true awakening and take full responsibility for your words, actions, and behaviors, how you interact with others, your conversations, your commitments. Hold yourself accountable. Be proud of who you are. Have integrity. Make integrity become your top value. Just make sure whatever you say, you do. That is the number one quality that you can have in the year of 2025. Otherwise, you're just going to be outdated. the collective field is already shattering all those old patterns. The sacred geometry is already working and it is already happening. I want and need and encourage you, and I would love to inspire and empower you to wake up to who you really are and really own this software update. Because with this software update, you're going to experience a full on deepening in your relationships, starting with yourself. You're going to experience a full on energy shift in your frequency in every area of your life. And you're going to feel connected to the higher power. You're going to feel one with life. You're going to feel this ease and flow and peace and bliss. It's just going to be so delicious. That is my invitation because if not, the AI is going to be everywhere. Next thing you know, AI is going to be replacing a lot of the things that easy tasks that we need help with, and your humanness is going to be left behind. You don't want your humanness to be left behind. In 2025, a upgraded, up leveled, and heightened intuitive galactic cosmic human species is someone who listens with their entire being, who speaks from the heart, who connects with their external and internal reality in a very resourceful and responsible manner, and who takes ownership of what they do. If you're not using AI, start using AI, become besties with AI. If you are not feeling comfortable with technology, start being comfortable with technology. And that's why I'm telling you, like, my Neuro-Shine technology is a technology because it's a mindset technology. It just gives you the most simple but most effective formula for change. Change equals awareness multiplied by willingness. You got to bring the awareness of, oh my goodness, shininess, there is AI happening. I got to catch up. I need to be friends with it. I need to apply it in every area of my life. There is like limitless resources with artificial intelligence. Like I can ask Gemini or ChatGPT about anything. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, there is Dr. Shiny AI coach brought to you by Neuro-Shine Technology. Yup, I have my own AI coach. If you haven't experienced it, I'm going to drop a link below. Please use my AI. You can actually have your consultation session free of charge. Let my Dr. Shiny AI coach you, give you guidance, give you consultations, and experience how it feels to have another source of guidance for you. You can have coaching, also consulting, and guidance and mentorship with my Dr. Shiny AI. I built it in that way. As you know, I teach how coaching is different than mentorship and guidance and advisory and consultation. But with my Dr. Shiny AI, you can have it all. So go ahead and give it a try and get my Dr. Shiny AI in your fingertips. Update your level, update your consciousness, update your mindset in 2025. That is the only way you're going to become your best self. That is the only way you're going to shed your old patterns. You're going to break through cycles, ancestral wounds, and you're going to step into your true power within. There you go. And that's where I stopped today. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please put a like on it, share with the friends. Let's share the love. Let's share the necessity of updating our software, our mind in 2025 and beyond. Let's just collectively rise and shine. And obviously, I would love you to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Together, we can make this world a better place, a brighter place with more love and shiny minds. Thank you for watching and letting my light enter into your neurons. Until next time, keep shining your light, my dear shiny mind.
Wanna go galactic.
Go galactic.
Then you're in the right place. Let's go, let's